It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've got up so I can hit play on the private VYB overview. Everyone in the house is sleeping. And I've just released yesterday's video, quarter of an hour ago. And I texted it to Megan, Regan and Tony. And that's premiering in the background now. And they will know that I have access to their meeting. So we're just waiting now for this meeting to start. And at the moment, they're meant to start at 4 o'clock in the morning. And they're not there yet. But this is a secret meeting. So secret even I'm not on the screen. It hasn't started yet. I might go check the other link just in case. Here's the other link. Haven't got my glasses. Oh, nothing's happening there either. This is so secret, even I'm not finding anything. Waiting. We're all waiting for something to happen. Because we've been waiting so long. We've been waiting so long for this to start. We think it's just going to be another barreling of announcements and gaslighting and torture for the members. And little boy waits. And nothing's happening. Yesterday, Megan was on the road and she was, I've got no glasses and I can hardly see, but Megan was on the road, and I'll show you what Megan looks like when she's on the road. You ready? Here she is. I tried to get myself to be a footstool. So these secret meetings, these secret leadership meetings are overrated. That's Megan. Yesterday's meeting, she was on the road and she was coming to everyone hot on the phone while she was driving. But I thought we'd pull her over to the side of the road and put a chair out so she could do her Zoom meeting as she travels the country in her luxury jet, her car, which is actually a rusted out Trans Am. That's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, we're waiting. Nothing's happening. This could be a problem. Pretty sure it's meant to be 4 a.m. in the morning. What do I do? I don't want to miss the meeting. And I want to go back to bed. It's so secret, even I don't know what's happening. But this is a secret meeting. But look at this. Should we look at yesterday's meeting? Let's see if I can navigate with no glasses on. Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger YouTube.
I got people too.
Exactly. You know what, Megan? Here's
videos. Here it is. Yesterday's meeting.
In chasing fast commissions, he has traded credibility for cash, and in doing so, he's putting his community at risk.
Now, Frank, wake up. And your beautiful partner, wake up. Stop doing this. Please, become an Avenger. Help me fight these scams. Hey, you'll laugh at this one day, but you're not going to laugh at this, because this is your life. When people search for your name and your partner's name, my video is going to come up everywhere. And it's only going to get stronger because I haven't really published the rest of this yet because I'm recording it now. So think about that, mate. Final word to Frank before we conclude.
Final word. Frank JEHOVAH is no longer just a coach. He is a conduit for unregulated financial products with all the trappings of MLM and Ponzi deception. His lifestyle brand, Elevate Your Life, should be viewed not as a source of empowerment, but as a sleek, well-branded scam funnel. We have reached out to Mr. JEHOVAH for comment and offered him a right of reply. At the time of publication, no response has been received. If you've been targeted, recruited, or harmed by any of the programs mentioned above, please contact us. Your voice matters.
Yeah. So that's his website. That's his business coaching website, which is nothing really wrong with it. I like the fact that you used to be a Toastmaster, mate. I think that's pretty cool. I can tell that's at Toastmasters because I just know the format. And maybe she hasn't pulled and good on you for teaching people and talking and being a public speaker, because I always wanted to be a public speaker talking about dyslexia, but I couldn't write myself up a memo about it because I can't spell. No, anyway, and then also Elevate Your Life. That looks beautiful. Who wouldn't want to live there? But then you go down here and it's full of filth, you know, and it's just hopeless. So we went to this website here, and we went to Elevate Your Life. You will find video after video of him promoting his shit. His illegal... I don't think I've actually done this one right. I need to chop off half the meeting. Oh, let's put the whole video up. Oh, let's see what's going on. I thought, no.
To go to the telegrams. If you are not inside of these telegrams, you're worrying yourself for no reason. Right? You got to go to the telegram. There's one of them that's a channel, and I post in there every day.
Keyboard.
I keep you guys more informed, probably, than some
informed about what, though?
Owners would ever keep you informed, right? They'll just tell you to wait. It's coming. Wait, it's coming. Wait, it's coming. We just give you a lot of information. We just don't want you to go down a rabbit hole. Because
so you can hear me. Go back to here. Waiting for the meeting to start. Waiting. Nothing's happening. This is a secret meeting. Megan's trying to find a place to pull over. See the pyramids in the background? Pretty cool, eh? I think it's a pretty good photo, that one. Just saying. Yesterday's meeting. Oh, dearie me. Oh, maybe if I just turn this up.
Messages you guys from Telegram, they're scammers. That's what people do on Telegram. They scam.
Okay.
Right?
You're on Telegram
so that's why we will have our own private group soon enough where we can communicate with each other outside of, you know, the people who don't belong in our program. So just take that to heart. So number one, everybody type plug in the chat. Plug in.
NLP training.
You have to plug in.
I'm a robot.
If you plug in, you won't ask questions on these calls. I promise you. You will have no questions because if it doesn't come from me, I'm the field general. Not that I'm any more important than Tony or Reagan or Andre or Javian, but my job is not merchants and banking and technology and operations. My job is to make sure that all of you are plugged in and you stick and stay until you get paid. That's my job. My job is to coach you. My job is to look for individuals who have the right mindset. If you don't, you will worry yourself to death. Like, when are we getting started? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? That's not what leaders do.
Oh, what do they do then?
So pre-launch is for leaders. We're still kind of in that pre-launch phase.
And nothing's actually happened. We're starting to get
and even when we officially launch, you're in pre-launch for like 90 days after you launch, which means that anybody who comes along in the first stages of any business, you got to be ready to chip in. You got to be ready to be a great leader. Are you guys understanding? Put a 1 in the chat.
Put a 1 in the chat.
You will never be that leader who says,
a 1.
Oh, people are blowing me up. You won't be that leader who has a million questions. You will follow the leader. And I just so happen to be the field leader. So follow me. Okay? Follow me. I have your best interest at heart. Okay. So you plug in. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to stay up to date, and that's part of plugging in. Up to date
about what?
So if you look at myvibe.io and you go to Megan's Legend
I feel the
Update,
love.
and I'm going to have Tony go ahead and click on there.
I feel loved.
I'm going to start doing my updates. Thank you, Tony, for adding me to myvibe.io. I appreciate it.
Did you see that?
And if you click on Megan's Legend Update, you can go ahead and do that, Tony, and I will go through the updates from yesterday. Thank you, Joanna.
Thank you, Joanna.
Uh-oh.
Give me
You
hope,
there, Tony?
Joanna. Give me hope, Joanna.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm rushing you.
I had to open a different window. Sorry. There we go.
Who's
That's
Joanna?
okay. So this was from May 7th, and I don't have a new update. So I'm going to go ahead and have Tony
they've given
click,
you
'cause again,
videos of
I'm
updates
headed
in
to
a meeting
Detroit
that's
to
giving
do
you an
a
update.
major meeting
Have
tonight
you ever
and
heard
tomorrow.
anything so silly before?
But nothing has changed. Phase one,
Nothing's
all
changed.
the support
Well, she's right about
tickets
that.
that we're going to take have come in. Now, are people still, you know, are we still kind of going through and speaking to people who are saying, oh, I can't get in my account. My phone broke. You know, we still have people that we are assisting, but there are no more charter memberships. So we're done with phase one. I know some people were worried about KYB and KYB. Know your business, know your customer. We'll discuss it sometime this week. Okay. When the platform opens up. If we go to phase two,
If the platform opens up, I think
clearly, based on what Helen said, we're not in phase two yet because you're not, the $10 has not been released to your account. I said tentatively
going to show you some screenshots that we stole from them when we had access to their database.
Today is May the 8th.
Just to show you how good the security is.
So we have a pretty big meeting with our programmers. You guys have to understand where we are, that we moved back offices. We got a meeting with our software development team. We have about 2 software development teams.
2 now. Yeah,
and
your lawyers have lawyers
they have
and your
their
software
own teams.
development teams
So
have
when they tell us,
developers.
oh, it'll be ready yesterday, I just bet the next day, 24 to 48 hours. I always tell.
I'll just shut her up for a second. So if you're looking for your money one day when this all disappears and you want your $25 back, you can see they've actually set up. So what happened here is at the back end, they had a point when they had about 30,000 members. And if you didn't have a sponsor when you signed up, you were to search for your sponsor and find them and link them because they didn't know how to do it. So you could actually put the word A in there and you'd bring up everyone with A. Well, you could type in the word Gmail and bring up everyone who had a Gmail address. It was hilarious, which meant that we could actually see who had been at the start of their list. And when you get here, the very first person at the top of the list was Megan, Regan, and then Courtney Lang. And these were the people who were basically at the top. Then we found corporate 1, 2, and 3, I think. Not bad email addresses, must say, but these are all the corporate email addresses. This is where they would distribute the money. And obviously, Andre Russell. So what I was showing people, you search Danny and you can actually find yourself in the database. So a big security breach at the time, but quite a laugh. Anyway, better carry on because I haven't got too long to go before I have to finish up.
Waiting. To programmers, right?
Waiting.
They mean well, but it is technology.
Maybe
and I always tell
can't find
people,
a parking
programming is like driving 70 miles per hour in a semi, changing 4 flat tires. So what we say to a programmer is, well, that's really simple. I need you to put this button right here and do it this way. And they look at us kind of crazy like, okay, but you do realize that is going to take some programming time. So I try not to give them too much of a wish list, but all you guys have to do is stay plugged in. It'll pop up when it pops up. We're waiting on it to pop up as well so that we can release your money that you've made during pre-launch.
So we've got quotes from Megan saying that the real money is in pre-launch. And after that, you filter, you deliver dud products. And then that's your exit strategy. We've actually got her quoting that word for word. So her strategy is all about pre-launch. She doesn't care about delivering because she can't deliver. What she's claiming she's going to deliver, she can't do it. It's impossible. There's no such thing. She's proposing that she's going to teach people how to create ebooks. She's going to teach people how to do graphics on Canva. She's going to teach people how to use AI like on ChatGPT. You can do all that yourself. You don't need to pay some lady $249,000 a month to have access to that sort of stuff. And also, it's for business people. So theoretically, you've already got a business that's flying. How many people have got a business that's flying is going to go use ladies who can't even get their launch off the ground? It's just ridiculous.
Into your e-wallet. Now, here's the thing. and I'm going to kind of do a little training, then we're going to get off of here.
Scamming. The scam.
I've been looking at the list of the top 200 people who have referred the most people, because that's what pre-launch is about. It's about being active, being plugged in, learning day by day. And it's also about production, right? And it's almost like the people who complain the most, guys, are the people who are not on the leader list.
Here's the leader list here,
The
guys.
people who ask the most questions are not on the leader list.
Okay.
So what are we rushing for? What people should be doing, just put a 7 in the chat if you agree with me. I'm not talking to everybody.
It's like
but this is what you need to say, because you guys are my leaders. You show up all the time. When you have people pressing you in the neighborhood, in the field, well, when are we going to start? Ask them how many people they personally sponsored and how many paid $25 members do they have. And you're going to hear crickets. Because I got the data, right? So the people who are asking the most questions and who are rushing are the people who need us to stay in pre-launch a little bit longer, because they're going to miss money.
Get your story right then. So you need to stay in pre-launch a little bit longer because you need people to do more building, or you've got problems with your programmers and you're waiting at a button on your screen and you thought that button would just turn up within a few days and you don't know when that button's going to turn up. What story are you going with, Megan? Now, if you look at that screen that's in front of us now, you've got Graham Frame. He's actually referred, because this was the list before people paid. So he had nearly 500 people that he referred, and then they updated the list of all the people that had paid, and he had 133 people.
So you could think of us as, we've got this rolling river. Think of us as like an inner tube, a floaty. Do you know that, like an inflatable tube or an inflatable raft? And they have these little hooks around the edge. Are you familiar with that? Like if you're going down the river, they have these little things that things can be hooked onto. So I think if anybody out there is feeling unsettled, unclear, hook onto us. Hook onto our calm. Hook onto the steadiness that we feel as we're floating down this river, as chaos swirls around us, as the unknown, as the uncertainty. This is how we can serve Ash Mufareh in this moment. We don't know what the names are. We don't know what's coming. We don't know anything. It's going to be completely different. I think the term he used was a whole new concept. Nothing from the old is coming except me, meaning Ash Mufareh. So if that unsettles you, just hook on to those people that you know are just rock steady. They're calm. Chris Johnson, Marty, Narelle, Engineer Sushanta, Rupa Collins, everyone here. We're the calm in the storm. We're the beacons that people can look to. Let's be that for our brothers and sisters right now.
Cool. This is really religious.
We don't have to really do anything except be calm, be assured that great things are coming. I consider it an honor and a privilege to be that for other people when they're feeling uncertain.
This video is a wee bit
because Ash knows what he's doing. He's a strategic genius. He's releasing information at the absolute perfect time.
Weird.
For it to have maximum impact and benefit for all of us. Not yesterday, maybe not tomorrow, but at that time when he's able to share it and when it is, he's just so brilliant. His track record has shown it. He will release it at the perfect time, and then we will know why he waited, why things were done at the time that they were. It's all just, it's sometimes sometimes hard for me to understand when people don't see it, because it's like a neon sign in front of me. And I'm like, you can't see that? You can't see that vision? You can't see. But the fact remains that not everybody does. And so let's be that point of calm in the storm, that anchor point, that floaty, that inner tube,
that floating in the bottom of the toilet bowl.
And let's hold on to our brothers and sisters as we float forward, because the river needs to move. It needs to move, and it's going to be bouncing over all sorts of things along the way that we cannot predict. We have no idea what's coming, but it's going to be
200 times.
Amazing. And I am very, very excited. And I hope that was enough on point. Oh, I do have some Bengali. Let's see what I do. Let's see. Let's say, Ashun Amra Shobai Pori Bortangke Alingon
300 times.
I hope that is, let us all embrace the changes. Ashun Amra Notunki Jebhave
This is like meaty, shaky bingo writing on the wall.
I hope that is, let us accept the new as it comes. And Ashun Amra Duye More Nongoi Hoi Taki, which might be a little top. Let's be anchors in the waves. Let's be those points of stability for people in the waves, in the flowing river of uncertainty and the unknown, as Colin said, the unknown.
Oh,
I find the unknown very, very exciting. And I'm very thrilled, actually. I'm like a little kid waiting for the new information to come from our CEO. So let's all just hang together, hook on to somebody that is a stable force in your day-to-day, and we're going to get through this swimmingly. Excuse the pun. Thank you so much, Tanabad.
Thank you. Thank you, Zin. Thank you so much. It was really exciting. So we are expecting something great is coming. Something great is gonna happen. Something new and something latest, updated, has been brought by our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. So
Jehovah.
But we don't know exactly what is gonna happen, what is coming, but definitely we'll expect that something best is coming. So Rupa, please translate it to Bengali.
Thank you, sir, and thank you once again, Jean Alipa ma'am. Actually, you have suggested a right example. A pool of water, sometimes it creates bad smell when we do not drain the water properly. Like that, আমরা যদি একটা জায়গায় বা একটা স্যার যেটা বলেছেন যে চেঞ্জ রিমুভ স্ট্যাগনেশন, অ্যাকচুয়ালি পরিবর্তনের মাধ্যমেই আমরা কিন্তু আটকে যাওয়া থেকে নিজেদেরকে আমরা নতুন পর্যায়ে নিয়ে যেতে পারি। সো সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা বলবো যে আমরা নিশ্চয়ই টেকনোলজির সাথে অ্যাডপ্টেড আছি, অ্যান্ড সেই জায়গা থেকেই বলছি যে আমরা সবাই চাই আমরা নতুন কিছুর সাথে এগিয়ে যেতে, এবং বেসিক্যালি এই যে পরিবর্তনটাকে যদি আমরা নিজেরা সঠিকভাবে অ্যাকসেপ্ট করতে পারি, ইট উড বি হেলদি লাইফস্টাইল। আমরা যখনই আমরা পরিবর্তনটাকে ইজিলি নিতে পারি না, তখনই কিন্তু সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা নিজেরা স্ট্রেসফুল হয়ে যাই এবং নিজেরা নিজেদের মধ্যে এমনভাবে বা নিজেদের আশেপাশের লোকজনকে এমনভাবে ডিমোটিভেট করে ফেলি, তো সেক্ষেত্রে তাদের মধ্য থেকে যে ভয়ভীতির সৃষ্টি হয়, তাদের মধ্যে থেকে এক ধরনের মানে আনসেটলিং লাইফস্টাইল তৈরি হয়, সেটাতে কিন্তু আলটিমেটলি তাদের হেলদি লাইফস্টাইলটাকেই ক্ষতি করে ফেলে। সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা বলবো যে এই যে পরিবর্তনগুলো সেক্ষেত্রে আমাদের নতুন কিছু বা স্টেবল লাইফস্টাইলের দিকে আমাদেরকে নিয়ে যাবে। অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমরা যখন পানির উপরে ভাসতে থাকি বা সেখানে আনস্টেডি অনেক ফ্লোর মধ্য দিয়ে যেতে থাকি, সেখানে কিছুর সাথে একটা হুক আপ করতে পারলেই সেখানে আমরা কিন্তু নিজেদেরকে নতুন পথে ধাবিত করতে পারি বা নতুন পথে নিয়ে যেতে পারি। So আমাদের
Let's
এখানে
see if we can go in
যারা
here with
উপস্থিত
another
আছেন
one.
আমরা সকল
Megan?
ভাই বোনদের কাছে রিকোয়েস্ট
Megan's
করব
fault
যে
because she should have
আমরা
been in the
নিজেদেরকে
room.
শান্ত রাখি এবং এই মানে কি বলবো যে আনএক্সপেক্টেড আনসার্টেনিটির মধ্যে নিজেদের এই চিন্তা ভাবনাগুলো থেকে দূরে রাখি।
No.
উই নো মানে অ্যাশ স্যার ম্যাক্সিমাম বেনিফিট আমাদের জন্য চেষ্টা করছেন, সো আমরা সেটার সাথেই নিজেদেরকে অ্যাডপ্ট করার চেষ্টা করি। ধন্যবাদ স্যার।
Thank you, Rupa. Thank you so much. I think someone.
Here we go.
Someone in the room is creating some problem. Anyway, I think we should close the webinar in few minutes, just because some people are there. They are actually creating problem, and that is beyond our control. I think they are more expert on Zoom. Yes. So one thing I like to mention that in the last international webinar, Ash clearly
literally like a religion.
That he has given some hint, we should say, that how what is gonna happen. And Chris Johnson, he has explained the thing very nicely with an example. With two glasses and one bottle.
Here we go. Let's have a look.
That what is gonna happen? What
I'll have to lock the meaning out of this one.
Said in the last webinar. So Chris very clearly mentioned showing two glasses and one bottle.
Didn't know that.
That bottle is mentioned like ACC, and two glasses or two pots. Those are one of those is ONPASSIVE, and one is a new thing, a new change. We don't know exactly what is that. And he very clearly showed that how Ash is changing from one glass to another glass. That is, everything in the past remains as it is. That is, ONPASSIVE is at his own place. It is not been going to change. Only something change is coming, where only Ash will move. Ash will associate to that change. Nothing else. Nothing will come. Nothing will bring from the past. Nothing will bring from ONPASSIVE. So I would request Collins, could you please explain what exactly Ash said in the last webinar?
Thank you, Angel Shushanta. Yeah, so yeah, you quite
what the hell is this guy?
There are things that Ash tried to make us to understand that we are moving. You know, we are moving to phase phase one. We can call it whatever you want to call it, but we don't know the name. We don't know the place we are going. He said nothing have changed.
Gotta have your local Nigerian speak.
But this particular phase, we are moving to the phase that Ash want to take us to. And he mentioned it clearly. He said it is his own discretion to take you with him to that phase. He is the only one who is there, or not to take you with him. You know, and you make the decision to be in. Do you want to disable sharing so nobody can share?
Yeah, we've been infiltrated. I've been removing people constantly. I think we need to end. This is my personal opinion.
Yeah. I have disabled sharings and also enabled waiting room. So if anyone removed, he would not be able to join. Okay, Collins, continue.
Yeah, so Ash may explain a lot of things, and I just pray that those who are here and those who will listen to this webinar, please go and listen
Oh, I
to
can't
Ash
see.
only.
Can't
The
share
webinar is
again.
there. It's on Marty's side and most of the YouTube channels. Just go pick only that particular bit. Listen over and over and over and over again. You'll make sense out of it.
Better get all these names then.
Ash already mentioned there is this phase, and ONPASSIVE is another phase. Even from time immemorial, Ash told
I had no
us.
idea
I
it had
remember
such
there
a
was a
cult
webinar
following, which is amazing.
when
Really
even when we
gets
had
me going.
OConnect and all these products. I said ONPASSIVE is one. Say just imagine about we have
Wave your
several
arms
planets.
around.
ONPASSIVE is one
Gallery
planet.
view.
There's another planet. There's another planet, which
So
they
you can
are
see
building.
everybody in the meeting.
We call it phase 1. It can be phase 2.
Yeah,
it can be
there's
phase
32
3, or
people in
whatever
here.
we want to call it. Only Ash knows the name of the planet that he wants to take us with him. This planet has nothing to do with ONPASSIVE. There is no relationship with planet 1 and planet 2. Even if we are moving to planet 4, there will be no relationship with planet 3 and planet 4. Only Ash knows what is happening and how, the business. Sometimes people do things for a particular reason. And people were asking me why. I came back and I said, if you look at Microsoft, how many products or how many companies do you think Microsoft own? Most of us know Microsoft package. We don't know Azure. People don't know Azure. People don't know data center, that they have Microsoft data center and blah, blah. Even Amazon has a lot. Okay, think about Facebook. Facebook has WhatsApp. WhatsApp has nothing to do with Facebook. WhatsApp is a business on its own with different dimension, different angle. So when Ash is building this, he knows where he wants to take us to. You are looking at X, Elon Musk, has SpaceX, has Tesla, has this. These are all different companies owned by one man. So, but when we come into ONPASSIVE, sometimes we are with Mr. Ash Mufareh, let us listen. Let us look at other companies. Ask yourself, one person can sit and own 5 different companies with different names, but it's owned by one man. So why do we think Ash 2 cannot do it? This is how I think and I visualize it. I said this man is building multiple companies, based on his ability. ONPASSIVE is just one of them. And he told us that ONPASSIVE is not going anywhere. This is true. He said ONPASSIVE is there. But the way they are building, what is building now.
Oh my God, there's Australian in there. I didn't realize that.
And the reason why ONPASSIVE is there, he told us already what happened. That's why he came out. And people don't know.
Got a dream catcher in the background.
Strategic for Ash. He wanted to explain to us what happened with ONPASSIVE. And Ash have explained that done and dusted. So now we shouldn't ask
God, who has a plate
the next
hanging
thing
from
we
their
should
wall?
be excited is where we are going. We know what happened. That one, we just have to bury it. That is the past. Now we are looking, we are looking at the future. What is coming? We cannot hold ourselves into the past and start to say, oh, like some people ask me, what will happen with my team? What will happen? My team is ONPASSIVE. Let us forget about that one. That is ONPASSIVE. What will happen with this? So you are still taking the mindset of ONPASSIVE into a new place. I don't want to call it company or whatever Mr. Ash is saying.
So Megan and
don't
Regan
even think about that. Don't bring that one. People will ask this. Don't bring it here. Somebody said, what will happen to our OConnect? Ash told us, what if I give you something better than OConnect? 100 times better or 300 times better than OConnect? Will you say no?
Taking photos everywhere.
If you are living in 3-bedroom house, somebody give you a mansion. He said, come, that's your mansion now. Take it. Will you say yes or no? And this is the thing. If he himself is excited of what he is doing,
this reminds me of Pascal, this guy talking.
If I see Mr. Ash Mufareh come out and smile every day and say, wow, we nailed it, even my headache, my this, we just have to be excited because he is seeing everything. He is there, doing it, coming out smiling. The only thing we just need to do is just go back, rest, sleep, knowing that your destiny, or whatever is happening, someone is taking care of your own future. Someone is building it for you. I don't know. Sometimes when I sit in the webinar, to be honest with you, in the Shanta, I don't worry about all what. I just want to listen But I'm really not worried because I know Ash is there doing something amazing. I don't even bother about what is happening. I just want to sit, listen with an open mind, and then see what I can pick to explain to others. But am I doing, if there was nobody, do you think I will bother? I'll just say, oh, Ash, thank you very much. Let's wait for the next phase. You don't need to explain to me. You don't owe me any explanation because I know you are there. Because you are there, I know things are working. Other companies, CEO will disappear. So sometimes people look for explanation. There are times that people will write you, I want to know what is happening. I'll tell you, Ash is alive. Ash is not dead. The only thing we have to be happy, Ash is alive. That's the only thing we need to take now. Ash is there working for us. What any other thing doesn't matter. I don't want to know where O-Connect is, where O-Mail is. At the end of the day, O-Mail didn't bring anything to you. It was there. O-Net didn't bring anything to you. Ash told us it didn't bring anything. We want a marketable product, a product Ash will put it out, and it will bring a lot of customers. Ask yourself, as you said you are a founder, if no customer buy that product, where will you get commission? If Ash puts something today and customer didn't come in, where will you get commission? Because ONPASSIVE is a sales-based business company. They build software, they sell it, then make commission, make money, and then Ash can say, okay, let's take this, let me give this to the founders. You know, it's not a commission based, it's a sales. It depends on sales of the product. So Mr. Ash Mufareh has to sell something for you to be able to earn something. So my only thing, I will always pray, and I always encourage all founders and affiliates, pray for this company to be successful. Pray that whatever Mr. Ash Mufareh is doing, let it be the best of the best. Let it be something that will blow the market. I want to sit one day in my own quiet corner, hearing people talking about what Mr. Ash Mufareh have built. Those who are not even founders, let me just walk by. Even my neighbor, they say, oh, have you heard about this product? Oh, it's blowing the market. And I'll pretend like I wasn't even part of it. Just sit and listen, seeing people jumping like the way we jump on ChatGPT. Everybody is jumping. Oh, ChatGPT. What if Mr. Ash Mufareh was the one who came out with ChatGPT and the whole world is going crazy? Then you, as an affiliate or founder, were part of this business. Won't you be happy that the company you saw growing from strength to strength, something that the whole world is going crazy? That is what I'm waiting for. The day the whole world will go crazy for what Mr. Ash Mufareh have done. So I will celebrate that I was part of this journey. I was part. I've seen something that is making people going crazy. That's the day I'll start to realize my dream. It is not all about money. It's about seeing people celebrating for something that you are part of it. Because at the end of the day, Mr. Ash Mufareh brought us here to be successful. But just imagine someone shouting, the person who was not even a founder, and they turn around and say, oh, I'm part of that company. They will never believe you. Because they are looking, this company, they will look at the product massively. They say, my God, Mr. Shanta, we don't believe that you are part of this massive thing. He said, yes, I am. They said, no, we don't believe you. That's the story. You want to see people telling their story. Those who are not part of it, but they come and they celebrate enjoying this product. And let us remember that the real customers are not yet in. The 75% of those who consume this product are not yet in. These are the people Mr. Ash Mufareh is targeting. It is not us. It is not us, the founder. We are already in. Those people who will come and pump money in software, who are looking for something to enhance their business. This business is for them. And that is exactly what Mr. Ash Mufareh is doing. So he wants to take us now to that place we don't know. And he is preparing. He said the meeting that we are having is a preparatory meeting. He is preparing us like the way they prepare us from Go Founder to O Founder to OES. It takes time to prepare you. He said when they are in stage 15, maybe that's the day we will start to know, he will start to talk about step 1. Now he is preparing us for step 1.
God, they think he's Jesus, don't they?
Step 1. Maybe they are far, we don't even know how many steps they are now. But now he is preparing us for step 1. So let us just wait each day, get more information, and as we grow, we stay into it. it will become more clearer and clearer and clearer until they will.
I've got another screen and I'm trying to get a photo
so
of AJ, but he keeps looking down.
I don't know if I answer your question.
Wow. Collins, thank you so much. But I'll speak better in Bengali.
The photo, please.
But, for our local community, there are some misconceptions, wrong information, misunderstanding in our community. So I like to explain in Bengali, if you don't mind. My dear friends, আপনারা যারা বাংলায় শুনছেন, আমাদের গত কয়েকটা যে মিটিং হলো, আমাদের সিও যে কথাগুলো বলার চেষ্টা করেছেন এবং আমাদের ব্রাদার কলিন্স বন্ধু সে যেভাবে এক্সপ্লেন করলো, আমরা যদি সেখান থেকে একটু জিস্ট বোঝার চেষ্টা করি যে একটা মানুষের, যেমন এলন মাস্ক গুগলের এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন, ফেসবুকের এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন, তাদের অনেকগুলো প্রোডাক্ট আছে এবং প্রত্যেকটা প্রোডাক্ট এক একটা কোম্পানি, এক একটা বিজনেস, একটা বিজনেসের সাথে আরেকটা বিজনেসের কোনো রিলেশন নেই, অল আর ইনডিপেন্ডেন্ট। সিমিলারলি ONPASSIVE ইজ আ কোম্পানি, ONPASSIVE এর যে প্রোডাক্ট, ONPASSIVE এর যে বিজনেস কনসেপ্ট, দ্যাট ইজ ইনট্যাক্ট অ্যাজ ইট ওয়াজ, বাট সেটা কিন্তু ONPASSIVE এর মতো করে মুভ করছে। দ্যাট মে টেক টাইম এন্ড হাউ লং ইট উইল টেক উই ডোন্ট নো, কত সময় লাগবে, কিভাবে হবে আমরা জানি না। বাই দিস টাইম অ্যাশ যদি অন্য একটি কোম্পানি, অন্য একটি বিজনেস নিয়ে চিন্তা করে, দেন হোয়াটস রং? উনি কিন্তু আমাদের কাউকে, অর্থাৎ আমরা যারা ONPASSIVE এর ফাউন্ডিং মেম্বার আছি, আমাদের কাউকে কিন্তু উনি রিকোয়েস্ট করছেন না বা ফোর্স করছেন না যে ইউ হ্যাভ টু কাম টু দিস নিউ বিজনেস। It is your choice. If you want to add to be introduced in the new business, you can. If you are not interested, it's okay. But you are the founding member in ONPASSIVE. You can. Okay. You are always be the founding member in ONPASSIVE.
I've got a shirt on now.
But the new business, new system. যদি আপনি ইনভলভ হতে না চান, আপনাকে কিন্তু কেউ আপনাকে ফোর্সও করছে না, রিকোয়েস্টও করছে না। সেখানে কোনো ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনভলভমেন্ট আছে কিনা তাও আমরা জানি না। ডোন্ট, Ash said, don't go ahead of the company. Company যেটা বলেনি, what company didn't mention or said, you don't think on that. Just go with the flow. কোম্পানি যতটুকু বলেছে ততটুকু বোঝার চেষ্টা করে, কোম্পানি যেটা বলেনি সেটা আমাদের নিয়ে মাথা ব্যথার কোনো কারণ নেই। বাট এটা মানে এই নয় বন্ধ বা ONPASSIVE হচ্ছে না, ONPASSIVE সামনে এগোচ্ছে না, তা না। ONPASSIVE এর মতো করেই এগোচ্ছে। বাট প্যারালালি অ্যাশ আরো একটা, দুটো বা পাঁচটা বিজনেস যদি ওপেন করে, নাথিং রং, বাট ইট ইজ আওয়ার চয়েস। আমরা ওই নতুন বিজনেসের সাথে ইনভলভ হব কি হব না, আমার টিম থাকবে কিনা, আমার সাথে কে আসবে কে আসবে না, দ্যাট ইজ ডিফারেন্ট থিং। বাট অ্যাকর্ডিং টু দ্য মার্কেট, অ্যাজ পার দ্য ডিমান্ড, যদি সেরকম কোনো প্রোডাক্ট, সেরকম কোনো বিজনেস মডেল নিয়ে আসে, দ্যাট উইল বি হট কেক। সো ডিপেন্ড অন ইউ যে আপনি সেই নতুন সিস্টেমের সাথে নিজেকে ইনভলভ করবেন কি করবেন না। সো নাথিং টু ওয়ারি, but our brother Colin said that he is very much excited. Really, I am also excited because we believe in Ash, we trust him, and we know his intention. He is such a person. I didn't see anyone on this earth as a business owner think about his community, about its partnership or the beneficiaries. They always try to make his best to make themselves to get maximum benefit. Though he can't do it yet, but we know the exact fact. So many obstacles he has overcome. Now he is very conscious and cautious to share the information to the community because it is misleading, miscommunicated, misunderstanding, misplacement in the social media and any other things. So আমরা নিশ্চিত যে ভালো কিছু আমাদের লাইফে হতে চলেছে, বাট এখানে ডিসার্টেন বা কি বলবো, মানে কোন রকম অধৈর্য হওয়ার কিছু নেই, ধৈর্য থাকতে হবে, সবকিছুর জন্য সময় লাগে। বাট আমাদের যে present profession, present work, we must continue that to maintain our family, to maintain our expenditure, and we'll expect something new, but that depends on my choice whether I'll be involved in that or not.
Yeah, they put me in the waiting room.
So thank you so much, Colin. Now, Narel, Zin, do you like to share anything as a closing remark? Then you can. Then we'll close the session.
Yeah, I just want to say a couple of things before I head to bed. And so much because you always fire me up. I'm supposed to be going to sleep. Anyway, Collins did say earlier, AI is massive. Okay. Now, who would know? Collins? Anybody else? You know, we all see it around like ChatGPT. There's a few things coming together where they are quite remarkable, and they free up our time. But what I wanted to say was, who do you think's going to carry you forward? Who do you think's going to give you the ability to have platforms that you can use? Who's going to carry's the wrong word, but who's going to enable
it's in your head, lady.
Right?
Really?
To have those platforms, to have those marketing, to have the ability to be able to understand what it is that Ash is doing. You know, like the tech guys know because they're in the know.
Tech guys.
But for us as everyday people, you know, I have a friend who's IT.
You have a leaking brain
so I get a lot of
syndrome
my
going on,
knowledge
lady.
from him, and it's fantastic because I feel like I'm a little bit ahead, you know, and I've been working with him for quite a few years. But what I'm saying is, who else is going to allow you a platform to include you, to bring you forward, to uplift you, and then go out and help the world? There is no other. Okay, that's all I'm going to say there.
Praise
Jean,
the Lord.
Thank you. I love the calmness that you do bring and the analogies that you share. I'm a bit like you sometimes. I sort of think,
he's a bloody Aussie.
People just not see that, you know, but we aren't all the same. And I want to apologize to anyone where you feel that you have been left out, because some of us move ahead or move forward with more knowledge. So I want to apologize to any of you who don't understand. And as Jean said, you know, latch on, you know, come and ask, you know, do that rather than just take all the other wrong information out there and try and sort it out in your own head, because you're not going to be able to sort it out in your own head because you don't really know what's happening. So you go to the truth. I always call it the horse's mouth.
Hello.
And go to the horse's mouth. Okay, the horse's mouth tells you the truth. Okay, go directly. Don't go this path, that path. But he said and she said, but this one's saying, because all it will do is cause confusion. Okay, be direct, put the blinkers on. If you believe in our CEO,
you just have to believe.
If you believe in what he had to do, right, to change direction, to bring that change in, then stick with that. Do not go out here. Do not go all over the place, and do not listen to all this rubbish. And tonight we had an incident in here where it's rubbish, because all it is putting the fear in people, right? Because they think they want to help us. They think they're saving us from what? We all have a choice here, right? We all have a choice to be here. You all turn up to listen because you made the choice that you wanted to hear what's happening. There are a few bad apples within the apple cart.
You obviously don't have any Avengers.
And they will one day be sorry for what they did. And if they're not, then the dear Lord above will deal with them.
So is it Lord you're serving or
we
Ash you're
don't
serving?
need to take on, and I know that's really hard because it does disrupt and it does cause people to fear, you know, particularly if they don't know or they can't read or they can only read some words. That makes it very careful. So take the strength from those who, you know, come on here and share. Take the strength from those who believe in Ash and back him 100%.
Take strength from the lady who's an Australian who's got a plate on her wall.
Latch on to those people. Keep your calm. Okay,
keep your
that
calm on the farm.
And remember that where we're going, as Colin said, you know, is massive. This is massive above
Have
and
faith,
beyond.
blind
Trust
faith.
And have faith.
And drive
Thank you so much for allowing me again
you'll
to
be
speak.
fine.
So I just had to share that.
Thank you. It's a very closing remark. Definitely. Yes, something is gonna happen massive. আমাদের যা কিছু ঘটতে চলেছে সেটা বিশাল একটা কিছু যেটা বা নরেলও
Haven't got this
ফাইনালি
guy's
বলেছে
photo yet.
যে আমরা যখন চেঞ্জ বা পরিবর্তনের কথা শুনি
Oh, mate.
তখন আমরা
On
খুব
candy
ভয় পেয়ে
camera.
যাই। ভয়
No,
পাওয়ার
you'll be
কিছু
able to
নেই।
get a real phone.
চেঞ্জ ইজ
Right, look
দ্য
at Moe.
পার্ট
Yeah,
অফ
good.
our life, business, whatever you can say, always changing is better opportunity, better growth, better something
For the
better.
record.
সো আমাদের যদি
Let's
আমাদের
have a look.
সিও
Show all
অ্যাশ
participants.
মুফারে তার উপরে আমাদের বিশ্বাস থাকে, তার উপরে আমাদের কনফিডেন্স থাকে, আমরা we can sleep well that he will do something better for us.
Okay, so it really
For
is a
your
cult.
final finishing lines.
Wow.
Narelle said it all. Let's just keep our focus on Ash, keep loving each other and supporting one another, and listen only to Ash. He's the one he's the only one that has the information. And we can't be steered wrong. We're focused on a man who is pure heart and a lot of brain.
A lot of brain.
Thank you all so much.
Yes, we only follow and listen to our
him
CEO,
off a cliff.
Mr.
Isn't that
Ash
crazy?
Mufareh. Of course, we can follow some other real followers of Ash. They are really sharing his message to the community. Definitely, we can follow to them also because they are not saying anything new. They are just conveying Ash's message to the community. But some of our friends, they are spreading wrong information. They are misguiding our community. They are misleading our people. I would request them, please don't do it. This is the CEO, only CEO or only person. He has given the open challenge that if anyone has anything to say, please come on and discuss with us. Then spread to the social media or community. There is none except our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. So we can believe in him.
There you go. That's my
We
first
can
on
trust
passive
him.
experience.
Whatever he will do, that is for our betterment. So thank you so much. Today we like to close thanking all the speakers, especially those
Disruptors?
has even sacrificed their sleeping because
Just in case you
it
missed
is,
it.
I think, 2
We
p.m.
managed
or
to
around
post
2 a.m. or around
400 messages in their chat room.
Narel's place. Still, she is with us. So
3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Thank you.
3 a.m. Oh my God. Sorry, Narel. Thank you so much. We appreciate your
They must be
sacrifice
Australian.
for our community. Thank you so much. So today we like to close our session, thanking all of you for listening to us, for participating, for supporting us. Next Friday, again, we will come with a new topic. Until then,
Turn my
live
camera on
well,
now.
do something good. Everything will be fine in our life. So we all are winner. Let's hope for the best. Thank you so much. We are so in it to win it. Good night, everyone, from our part.
Oh my God, that's weird. Really cool. Oh, that's interesting. So they can just stop and start that when they like that meeting. The host will admit you when they're ready. I think they must have just put me in the waiting room just before the meeting finished. Isn't that how it goes? Alrighty. So we're waiting for the host to start the meeting, and there is no host to start the meeting at the moment. So we'll call it quits there. I will chop this up and make it into a little video, and it probably will be released as a wee ONPASSIVE meeting. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And what I was actually doing, I got up at 4 a.m. in the morning because I couldn't sleep to hit record on a VYB meeting, and they didn't run the meeting. Now I think that they didn't run the meeting because I recorded yesterday's meeting, which was a secret link to their Zoom meeting, and then I saved it to run it as a premiere quarter of an hour before their secret day 2 meeting started, and I text Megan, Regan and Tony going, hey, look at this. So they would have had 15 minutes to make a decision whether they run the meeting or not, which is kind of funny. And obviously they've decided not to run the meeting because they're an hour late. And she said that rain, snow, sleet, summer, winter, she would be at the meeting every day for her members. So today, she's not been there for their members. Whether it had something to do with me, I don't know. So I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. We'll see you in the next live or video. Thanks for watching. Now, I'm just going to leave that. Now, you wonder where my head's gone? It's because I'm wearing a green shirt and I've got a green screen. Okay, so I'm going to leave this going just in case I do start up a meeting. So I'll go back to our meeting, which is this one, and that's the secret meeting, and nothing's happening. But I don't want to waste it because it's about 3 minutes before the hour, and they might have started an hour late, and that one there's gone. So let's just go back here, and I'll go back to bed, and I'll just leave this recording just in case. So I better put my virtual me back. Virtual me. Boom. Take off the real camera. Boom. Now I can go back to bed. See you later. Just thinking, I don't have to keep recording, do I? No, I don't. So maybe if I just put that back, put me back, and I'll go, we will call it finish here. We will finish it here because I can restart recording after I finish this. So let me get ahead. I've got to put this head to bed. I'll see you in the next video. There you guys.